Riddles and questions often go unanswered. The lover has assumed his identity. Follow death into the land of the discarded and meet the father of the one who forgets. My only complaint is that you must remember to listen to each other, to trust each other. After all, you were assigned to be heroes.
Hello and welcome to Geist, a TTRPG podcast. I'm Symph and I use she/her pronouns.
Hello, I am Jen and I use she/her pronouns, and I play Wisteria Alyssa, who also uses she/her pronouns.
Hi, I'm Rue. I use any pronouns, and I am playing B, who uses she/her pronouns.
Hey, I'm Ben, and I'm playing Ollie, both he, him.
Yay! We definitely didn't spend half an hour doing mic fixing.
No, that doesn't sound bad.
We is a strong term here. There is not a lot of we.
Is that the royal we?
It's the royal we, clearly.
we
professional.
Me, but it's okay because I'm a DM and I play multiple characters because I'm special.
Special.
I really thought you were going to stop and then just be like, because I'm the DM.
No, I'm a special boy, and I get multiple character privileges, and that comes with mic problems and trying to fix things in Audacity. I swear if my roommate messaged me saying that I could use her microphone.
Cross your fingers.
Oh no.
Oh no?
Okay. No, they messaged me. Okay, this is off topic, but this is gonna be the energy today. My roommate's taking Spanish at the college that we both go to, and they just texted me, "My brain is on fire," with a list of a bunch of Spanish words. And I don't speak Spanish, but, it do be a lot of words.
That's like the one time I sent you a picture of my Latin homework.
It was a lot of words.
It sure was.
Again, languages, words, who knew?
At least tying it into the podcast, Ben and I have this mutual named Sergio, and I'm still debating if I want this NPC that's going to be introduced down the road to speak Spanish or not. And so I asked him if he would teach me some Spanish phrases, and he said yeah. So at some point, the problem that I'd have with it is if I chose to do it, as if anyone decided to speak Spanish back to me, I wouldn't know what the hell you're saying. And I would also just have to take Sergio's word for it that he's actually teaching me the correct thing and isn't teaching me something inappropriate that I'm going to get canceled for.
None of our characters speak Spanish, or we wouldn't know.
That is true. So last session, all of you went to Doe's realm. We had some visions. We went through the Wastelands, which is basically was explained to be Gabe's discarded ideas, things that Gabe doesn't like. They just threw into there. We got to Doe's. We met Harith last session, I think, right? That was last session?
Mm-hmm.
Where he was first introduced.
Yeah, Scorpion Daddy.
Who is okay, Ben. I don't know. You need to stop calling him Scorpion Daddy. It'll get me off topic every time. We did our first long rest of the session.
First long rest of the campaign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I meant.
Campaign. Mm-hmm.
I mean both. Session and campaign.
So, yeah, all of you were taking a rest. Doe gave you, blankets and pillows. Or, yeah, Doe did, not Harith. Harith doesn't use blankets and pillows. That can be a Harith fun fact. I'm trying to, I have, a list in front of me that literally says, so they all need to talk. Here are things that you need to communicate to your party and clarify, because you didn't do the best job explaining these past sessions.
What has come to us in our dreams? The knowledge.
No. Not your dreams. I wanted to open with Wisteria Alyssa because after a conversation like, I forgot exactly what they were talking about. We haven't played in 2 weeks, guys. I just remember she ended up going outside while, like, B and Ollie were talking.
Yes.
And I kind of just, I skipped over it last session to kind of get to the long rest to end. But now we're in a new session, and I kind of want to address that, because I think that's important. So I guess our camera's gonna pan to Wisteria Alyssa. You're outside in Doe's realm, which, unlike their, I guess, building that they live in, their monastery is, like, pretty empty and echoey, whereas the outside is kind of this, like, lush greenery with fluorescent lighting and different buzzing of different, like, insects and I forgot the word for spiders. Arthropods?
Arachnids. Either of those two work. Depends on how general specific you want to get.
I want to be so specific. This is a science podcast.
Well, if you want scorpions and lobsters, that's arthropods.
I do want scorpions. I want all of them. But yeah, there's, like, lots of little, like, critters and creatures walking around, and they all seem to avoid you. Where do you go? Do you just stay by the monastery, or do you try to, like, go for a walk? Like, what you doing?
I think Wisteria just needed some air. She was reaching the point where she couldn't withhold her emotions anymore and had to step out. If a camera were to pan to her face, it would show a expression of reflection and a deep sadness, but also a determination to do something.
Are you trying to, like, observe your surroundings at all, or are you just chilling? We going for a walk? That's why the energy I'm trying to get at. How far are you going from this monastery?
I don't think we're trekking very far. Perhaps if there's something that catches her interest, she might wander towards it. But it's more just getting some air outside.
And how long is she staying outside? Like, is it just a brisk clear your head and come back in, or is she taking her time?
She could be out there for a while. She doesn't need to sleep, so she could be out there for a good amount of time before heading back in to meditate.
I'm gonna say then that about, like, it feels like an hour or two passes where you're just outside, and you hear some, like, scuttling behind you.
I turn to face the scuttling.
It's Hearth.
Oh, how lovely.
And he sort of, like, doesn't say anything, just, like, awkwardly scuttles to be next to you, and kind of... I have no better description of this other than, like, you know how, like, dogs, sometimes when they lay down, they just, like, sploot, and, like, all of their legs, like...
Just sploot.
Yeah, like, they sploot on the floor. That's what he does, but scorpion style.
I can imagine it. It's so vivid. Just a sploot onto the ground. Oh. Is there something you needed, Harith?
Yes.
Well, I could use a distraction. What do you need?
I need your emotions?
Are you trying to be comforting?
Yes.
I see.
How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how am I doing? Because this is like...
Well...
Don't answer that. This is about you and your emotions and how you're feeling.
I don't do much of talking about my emotions these days.
Ah.
I'm doing okay, though. Just needed some air.
I have a sense that this isn't necessarily true.
What could possibly give you that idea? She just sort of stares at him. I'm fine.
He sort of like squirms uncomfortably. And then he's like, you have been outside for a particularly long time.
Ah. How long has it been? I've just sort of been standing here observing.
This realm doesn't really have a clock, but long enough for Doe to set up some sort of sleeping thing for earbuds.
So quite a while then. I suppose I should head back inside. Is the talking done? Are we just going to be sleeping now?
I mean, I guess?
Yeah, I'll take it. And she heads back inside.
I'm pretty sure B had already fallen asleep at this point. Didn't she conk out really fast once she had a pillow?
I think so,
I think she, like, just straight up, like, laid down with the pillow and was out.
The two of you go inside then, and I guess B is conked out. Did Ollie go to sleep too, or is Ollie staying up?
Ollie is trying to go to sleep, but just kind of laying there wide awake.
Wisteria fully ignores you and sits in a corner to meditate. Not without sparing a glance at this small, sleeping form, having a small smile on her face, and then walking away.
Hold on, I made myself laugh.
No, this
It's
isn't
so
going to be a funny
stupid.
moment, Simp. It's emotional. And reflecting.
No, because I Ollie feels a telekinetic like connection in his head.
Telepathic?
And yep.
Sorry, it took me a second to realize
Telekinetic.
too.
Your brain's about to get shook.
You're thrown across the room.
Should have gone to sleep.
Man, you I don't want to DM anymore.
No, keep doing it. We love you.
You get a telepathic link with Harth like looking at Wisteria's smile, and he's like, "All right, 1 for 1. Pretty sure that's because of me. So why are you awake?" And he sploots again.
Oh, well, this is all still processing. They're all very new. Lots of very new things. You included. It's just, strange trying to fall asleep under these conditions. Like, a lot's happened. Yeah.
What does the current events have to do with sleeping?
Well, I've never really, seen the sky before. So, that's new. That's very uncomfortable. There's just this big open area around me while I'm sleeping. Not this cavern that I'm used to. There's no water. Not sure how to process that. But, yeah, everything is very dry here.
Ah, I see. He scuttles away.
Bye.
Okay.
And then he returns with a glass of water and his pincers
Yes. I love
and places
this,
it next
Dad.
to your head.
That scorpion for the win.
Problem solved. Another point. For
2
me.
for 2.
I appreciate the thought, really, I do, but, it's fine. I'm sure I'll get over it at some point.
You have your water.
No, it's more like, do you know of, I don't know if, is there an ocean here in this place, in these plains, in these places? I haven't seen a single ocean, river, pond, lake, nothing like that.
I mean, we have a pond, but the ocean is more of M's realm.
M? Who is M?
Did you meet Doe's, I guess, co-workers is the best word for it? The bird, and the one with the bullets, and...
Yes, I think so.
The bird.
The bird. Okay. The bird is the ocean person.
I thought you were just gonna stop as the bird is the ocean.
Bird is the ocean.
Is the bird the ocean?
Yes.
He goes, yes, the chariot, the ocean. There are other places with oceans, but I suppose if your whole world was an ocean?
An underground ocean, yes. So, very uncomfortable right now. It's fine.
Throw him in a bathtub, Harith.
Stop!
I'm kidding.
B wakes up hearing this telekinetic conversation.
Hey, I didn't do the accent.
Telepathic.
I didn't do the accent.
I said telekinetic on purpose. It's called humor.
Oh, sorry, my bad. You're just so funny. I just completely missed it.
You were so funny, I didn't laugh.
That's how advanced your humor is, yeah.
You know what? You're getting thrown into the bathtub now. Up we go. Ollie gets...
You're so funny, you transcend comedy.
Where are you taking me?
He dunks you into a lake. No, I'm kidding. That doesn't happen.
I can't breathe. I'm not amphibious.
Would you live in the ocean? What do you mean?
We drown Ollie and Ben makes a new character.
Hey, we have to get the cards somehow.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You guys, no, that's really messed up, because you guys looked at Doe and went, yeah, we don't have to kill you, we'll come back for you so you don't lose your rump. Fuck Ollie. Drown him in the lake.
Drown him in the lake. Steal his card.
You know what blue is? The ocean.
Steal his husband.
Oh my god. Oh, sorry.
We don't do emotional conversations.
I feel like I derailed everything. I apologize.
I mean, the Scorpion is trying to lead you guys through a therapy session, so
trying.
Well, you kind of knew what type of series y'all were signing up for with this. When Ollie's like, I forget the phrasing that he said exactly, even though he said it like 50 minutes ago, but for not 50 minutes, 30 to 50 seconds.
Okay.
It's been a really long time. He said something along the lines of like, and Hearth is just like, I don't.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'll get used to it. Don't worry. I'll be fine.
I guess it'll have to be, huh?
Yes, I think so, because, this is apparently my life now. That is, if I don't wake up from a dream after successfully falling asleep here. Since sometimes dreams are like that.
I have very bad news for you in that regard, if that is what you're hoping for.
Well, you can say it's not a dream all you like, but, I won't know until I actually find out, so...
Then you should go to sleep.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. Good night.
Bye-bye.
He scuttles off. And you guys get your first long rest.
Yay.
So all of you wake up in the morning. Wake up, like, B sleeps, right?
Yeah.
Ollie sleeps or meditates?
Ollie sleeps.
Wisteria Alyssa meditates, right?
Meditate.
Cool. Do you, like, lose consciousness during this, or are you just wide-eyed? Like,
In meditation?
Meditating?
I think I'll have a look at the full definition.
This is trance. I'm pretty sure you remain conscious.
Yeah, trance is...
Yeah. That's more of what I'm asking.
Yes, it's a trance. So else don't need sleep instead. Then meditate deeply, remaining semi-conscious for 4 hours a day. So, semi-conscious.
Okay, yeah, cool. So who... Do we want to roll for it, or who wakes up first? Or do we all wake up at the same time?
I mean, I only meditate for 4 hours, so I'm probably be first anyway. Just straight up chilling.
Just chilling in the corner?
Yeah. Reading my spellbook.
Okay, cool. What's your passive?
Perception?
Yeah.
11.
That 11 was so aggressive.
It's not very good.
I mean, okay, listen, like...
It's better than my passive insight of 9.
Oh my god. I mean, the thing is like, technically in D&D, like, anything above, like, a 10 is technically, like, above average. We're just so used to being like, oh yeah, I don't get a +9 to the stat, so it's not that good.
It sucks.
It's so bad. But technically you're above average.
Yeah, I'm not gonna miss anything if it happens. Unless it's super sneaky-like.
Exactly. I mean, Doe's chamber is kind of like... Or not chamber, monastery. Basically a chamber. It's super, like, empty and echoey and kind of just, like, this white stone. And other than, like, the blankets and the pillows that are in the room, it's pretty empty. I guess... Let me roll something. Okay, yeah, sure. You'd hear talking from another room, but it's a different voice than what you've heard so far from Doe and Harith. Or at least it sounds like a different voice.
Okay. I will go and listen in.
So as you follow the voice, it would be through the same, like, doorway that Doe and Harith went through. And it would lead you to, like, a long white hallway with, again, the same, like, blank emptiness. And roll me an investigation check.
Something I'm good at! Oh my god! Fuck yes! 25.
Oh my gosh.
Told you I'm good at it.
Apparently. Forget what I said about your passive perception. Clearly we have better strengths in life. You would notice that, like, the hallway at first glance seems like just, like, a long, endless hallway, but as you sort of, like, subconsciously, like, trace your hand along the hallway, you would notice, like, little divots that are hard for the eye to see, as if there's, like, doors and openings, and it just blends in so well because of the, like, sheer blandness of the room. And as you continue walking, the smell of flowers and poppies gets so much stronger, it's almost sickening. And the volume of the voices increase, but it's still sort of like that muffled... You know when people are talking and you can, like, hear it, but, like, you can't hear it?
Yeah, I'm gonna continue going without waking up the others.
Okay, great.
Weiss is not the wisest person, but she's very smart.
I'm gonna say with that 25 investigation, that you hear a conversation, and as you keep walking, you can hear Doe's voice talking back to this thing, or person, pretty easily, because they're sort of, like, very animated in the way that they talk, with a lot of inflection, and their volume is a lot louder than the average person when they speak. But as you get closer and closer, you can sort of hear this back and forth conversation between Doe and another person. And now I have to talk to myself, huh?
Hell yeah, let's go.
I didn't think this through.
This is what I wanted.
Right. So I'm gonna say that your hand kind of stops on a slot like a little tiny divot in the wall, which you can assume to be a doorknob. I guess Wisteria Alyssa is just the doorknob finding master, huh?
Mm-hmm. There's a secret
You can
door.
put that on
I will
your-
find it.
You can put that on your list of proficiencies, just doorknobs.
Doorknobs. Can I put that in tools?
Yeah, put it in tools.
I'm gonna put it in tools.
Doorknobs.
Don't test me. I'm putting it in there.
Absolutely amazing. So you'd hear this like back and forth conversation between the two, and it goes a little something like, I'm sorry, I just don't mean to be rude. I really, you seem so familiar, but I just can't remember you, if that makes sense. And no, that's about the same thing going on here. If it helps, I'm technically in charge of you, kind of. That sounds weird. I'm gonna start over, and you're just looking at me. Great. So you're here, and I'm bad at explaining this. Right. I have a card. You have a card. And I'm just supposed to be here? Like, this is fine? I guess? Well, you don't really have any other options. Yeah, but I don't get how I got here. That's the thing that I'm really not getting. Just, inside your room with books and webs and broken glass, and you can see how this could get a little suspicious. Yeah, no, but I mean, I could do better on the cleaning. It's just sometimes I forget to do that. But you're here, and if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know how we got here. It just kind of happened, and we were each given roles. And, I mean, there's a giant scorpion? If you want to talk to him, his name's Harith. A what? A giant scorpion. He's cool. And, you know what, let's just go outside. And you hear footsteps approaching the door.
Interesting. Didn't learn anything, so I'm just gonna look around and walk away.
Okay, great. Roll me a stealth roll.
Okay. 21!
Okay. Let me check something.
Sneaky deaky.
That does not beat a 23.
Fuck. So close. I did really good though.
So as you're trying to sneak away, you don't even see a door open. To you, it just seems like a flash, and suddenly you see, at least out of the corner of your eye, something resembling a room that's of a different color than this white hallway, and Doe peeks their head out, and they look at you, and immediately start screaming bloody murder.
Why are you screaming? What have I... Why... Stop screaming!
And their screaming only gets louder and more erratic. The tears on their eyes start to, spread around their body, and you slowly see more black appear on their face and open up into multiple eyes, and these shadowy forms around their back start materializing out of smoke, and they start charging towards you.
Holy Jesus!
And you're gonna roll initiative for me.
Why am I fighting Doe? I didn't do anything. 13.
They got, an 11, so you go first. What are you doing?
Oh god. I wanna hurt Doe. I like Doe. Okay. I'm not gonna outrun Doe. I know that, but I'm gonna try anyway. I'm just gonna use my action to do one of my special abilities you gave me for mage armor. So I got a little bit of a boost. And I'm gonna run. And if you will allow it, also use Misty Step to go a bit further.
Alright, so how many feet are you traveling?
60.
with...
I mean, actually, you know what? Fuck it. No, I won't mage armor. I'm gonna go 90. I'm gonna action dash, movement, misty step for my bonus action. Let's try 90 feet.
Is there... I guess you have to use your whole turn to do that, huh?
Yeah,
Okay, great.
I'm booking it.
As you're running these shadows on door... Hello?
Door.
On door. Love it.
I forget my own NPC's names. These shadows on Doe start to form these long, spindly, like, spider legs, as you can hear, like, their bones cracking, and they won't stop screaming, and the volume just gets louder and louder, and these black tears are starting to run down their face, and they are so fast.
I know. This is scared right now.
And they catch up to you, and we're going to do a grappling contest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I see.
So they're gonna try to grapple you, and I think you can do dex or acrobatics or athletics to try to avoid it.
With a natural 1, I don't.
No way! Jen!
It is what it is.
Great. Cool. I guess I was like, I literally looked at my dice and I was like, oh, I got a 6. So, like, she'll probably beat me. No.
No.
Here we are.
Nope.
Cool. So all you see is, like, this flash of, like, pink and black as they tackle you to the ground, and the screaming is deafening. And I'm going to say that Bee and Ollie can probably wake up to this.
Very immediately disoriented, because again, I didn't know if everything that happened was a dream or not, so I'm like waking up disoriented from the screaming, and then immediately disoriented again as I try to remember, like, wait, no, I was supposed to wake up at home.
Do we still benefit from our long rest, because we're only like an hour in?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
I think Mysteria's just gonna start yelling and just go, I'm sorry, please let me go, I didn't do anything!
I'm giving the party a chance to react before.
I'm looking at my stuff. Looking through, I'm seeing if I have anything that'll help, because my strength is also ass.
Ollie's just gonna book it with, like, sword and shield in hand in his sleeping pajamas, which is literally just his pair of shorts, so just bolting down.
Yeah, I'll head that way while like Bee is like frantically like going through her brain and probably just like patting for maybe like one of her spellcasting focus or something.
So you guys would see, again, blank empty hallway. So you'd hear like the screams echoing down the hallway, and you'd pretty easily be able to see this spider Doe pinning something purple down. I'm gonna say if you guys want to roll initiative, go ahead, and I'll drop you in.
12 plus 5, 17.
16. So right after.
Jen, earlier I think you got lower than both of those numbers, right? And
Yeah,
then Doe got lower
I got
than you.
13, and then Doe got lower than me.
Okay, cool. So actually, Ollie's up.
What exactly is going on? I bet. This is looking very much like a nightmare. I don't quite like this. Doe, would you kindly step away, please? What is going on?
Doe sort of moves their head up to like look at you, and as they see both of you in front of them, somehow their screaming gets louder and gets more frantic.
It's okay. You can calm down. Don't mean any harm. Just, would you please let go of friend there? We'll all be good.
Okay. Do you want to try to do persuasion?
Sure.
You're gonna have disadvantage.
Okay. That is either a 13 plus 7 for a dirty 20, or a 19 plus 7. So, dirty 20.
Okay. I'm gonna say that their screaming dies down, but they pause, but they still have, like, Wisteria pinned under them.
Would you mind explaining what is going on here?
They don't say anything.
Are you okay down there? Are you okay down there?
I'm not hurt. Not yet. Guess I just let my curiosity get the better of me today.
Okay, well, let's all just calm down, and Ollie's gonna walk forward, and just, if Doe does make an actual attack that deals damage against Wisteria, he's going to use his action to attack Doe.
I'm gonna say that as you take a step forward, this is playing out more like roleplay than combat, so I'm gonna say we're a little out of initiative order, if that's alright with you guys. As you take a step forward, Doe will kind of scuttle back, dragging, like, Wisteria with them, like, trying to keep the distance.
No, don't do that. I'd like to just double check, with my magic hands, that Wisteria is okay.
Still okay. Just about. A little scared.
See, and my magic hands can help with that. So, gonna walk with the silver glowing hands that I showed Doe before.
They get worked up and start screaming a little bit as your hands start to glow silver.
It's fine. The magic hands, remember? Showed you before with the water person. Yes.
And their voice as they speak sounds like a little distorted. As they go, "No, I don't know you."
Oh, okay. Well, we met literally a couple hours ago, I think. We met all of us.
You made us like a little sleeping fort in your living room.
No, you're lying. You're lying, and I know why you're here, and I don't know why you broke in. But leave me alone, or I will hurt her. I'll do it.
Would Harith remember us? We talked to him lots yesterday, too.
That is true.
And they sort of exhale. How do you know Harith?
Because we met.
You introduced us to him.
No, I didn't.
Yesterday.
No, I didn't.
No, it's fine. I woke up yesterday. Well, today, really, I think. I don't know. It's weird. I don't quite remember. But I woke up being married, and I don't remember how that happened. So we're kind of in this together, it looks like. So, yeah. Let's just calm down. There's no need to hurt anyone. Right? Especially not someone you're friendly with, or I know you don't remember being friendly with them, but you were. We were all quite chummy.
We had tea. It was real nice.
They very slowly let go of Wisteria.
Okay, great, lovely, thank you. Oh, I am not dressed. He's just gonna snap his fingers and just poop. Change back into his regular clothes real quickly. All right, so Wisteria, doing okay, doing fine. Gonna try lay on hands, see if it heals anything. Which.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay.
Okay, good. Here, I have an excellent idea. Why don't we go speak to Harith right now? That seems like a great idea.
Yes, I suppose I would appreciate an explanation for why I very nearly died.
Well, if memory gets affected, I doubt it's your fault, so. But our nice little fort should still be there.
Perhaps if I did wander where I wasn't invited, I heard a new voice.
Oh, new voice?
Oh, I believe from what I heard it was the unconscious person yesterday.
Oh, they're up and about. That's wonderful news.
Yeah, it was good to hear.
Where were they, by the way?
I don't think you need to know that.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think it would be wise to share it beyond myself. That this one knows I don't mean any harm.
Sure. So Harith then. Just gonna help you up, I guess. If you're
Yeah, I was lying on the floor, just kind of doing decent, very shaken, kind of wasn't expecting that at all. Thank you, Ollie.
Of course. None of us would happen to know where Harith is, would we? Because I don't.
He went out this morning, but I don't really know why.
It's okay. Well, it's night right now, so
Well, I'm pretty sure we slept.
Well, I certainly got my full meditation in.
Oh, just to relay information, it's hard to tell if it's morning or night here because there's always the night sky.
okay.
But yeah, Doe is like clearly just trying to study you guys. They seem very genuinely confused and are sort of keeping their distance away from the three of you.
And if we head back, is the little, like, it didn't have to be a pillow fort, but for some reason that's where my brain went.
A whole pillow fort with the, I think, 1 blanket and 2 pillows you guys got.
But is the little setup still there, like, them having given us everything?
Yeah, it's still there.
The teacups, that stuff.
Yeah.
I'll just head back out and plop down by my stuff and probably, like, brush out my hair and rebraid it quick while we wait for Harith.
Doe sees, like, the display in front of them, which kind of matches up with the story that you're giving them, but they're still, like, keeping their distance and sort of, like, pointedly guarding the doorway that you guys originally entered to get into the hallway. And they're not making any attempts to be casual about that.
Okay.
That's fine. I respect it.
And a good amount of time passes, and Harith scuttles into the large doorway, and he sort of, like, pauses almost immediately and sees Doe and looks at you guys and just goes, "What did you do?"
Oh, he don't remember us none.
Oh, I wasn't talking to them. I was talking to you. What did you do? Well, why are they like this?
That's what I'm saying. They don't remember us none. So they got spooked.
Oh. And he sort of, like, scuttles over to Doe, and the two of them start clicking to each other. If any of you have Quarry on your sheet, then you'd understand what they're saying, but if not...
I got other languages, but not Quarry.
Cool. So there's some clicking and, like, chittering and hissing between the two of them, and as they keep talking, Doe kind of, like, fully calms down and the legs fade, and they just sort of sit in the doorway. And as the two of them are talking, a unicorn is just standing in the entrance of the monastery, sort of just looking at everyone.
What the fuck?
You know, just a unicorn, just there.
That's what we end the episode.
What the hell is that?
What?
Geist is a TTRPG podcast with Symph as the DM, Ben as Ollie, Rue as Bee, and Jen as Wisteria Lissa. The intro was done by the_mad_duck on SoundCloud, and the rest of the music is in the episode description. Want to follow us on social media? That's great! Check out the description for our Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you so much for listening, and have some happy adventures.
Brush out my hair and rebraid it quick while we wait for Harith.
Yeah.
That was intense.
Sorry, I'm pulling up notes.
You're good.
It's so good. It's so good. I think
So Doe sees, like, the display in front of them,